everybody, it's Yanni Hamburger back with EMCT Radio and the Macabre Tavern, and today we're talking about horror movies heading to Tubi this month, September of 2022. And you're going to love the selection this month. This is one of the better months, I think, on Tubi, and believe me, they have some of the best horror movies out there right now. So let's take a look at our list, and we're going to start with Anaconda. If you love monster movies and real life monster movies, you're going to love this one. This is the Jennifer Lopez movie from 1997 where the National Geographic people get caught up with this weird hunter, and he wants to go after the largest snake in the world. And as you would have guessed, hijinks ensues. Yeah, you'll love this one. The next one on our list is Insidious Chapter 3. This one, I don't think we have to go much into Insidious. I think a lot of people already know what this is about, how it's going to look. It's Chapter 3. It's one of the best sequels out there, is Insidious Chapter 3. Our next movie is probably one of the most controversial Friday the 13th movies out there, but you know, and I know, I love a bit of stupid fun, and that's basically what this movie is. Jason X, that's right, it's Jason in space. This is the most memed, some people say it's the most controversial film of the Friday the 13th franchise. For me, it's nothing more than just a good stupid laugh. All right, the premise is just so far out there at this point, and I love it. I still love this movie. I watch this movie all the time. Next one is Scream 4. I don't think this is another movie we have to really go too deep into. By this point in the story, Sydney is already a best-selling author, and she comes back home, and of course, that means Ghostface is not that too far behind. This one's actually really good. You need to check this one out. The Witch is another one of these great supernatural horror movies. I love this movie. It's really good. You need to check this one out as well. And our next movie we're going to talk about is Mandy. Mandy is kind of fun. It's a Nicolas Cage movie. So you got to be thinking on the line of Cabin in the Woods with this one. It's a supernatural and occult movie, but at the same time, it's kind of a revenge movie as well. You'll like this one. I think if you're really into the occult and you're really into cult movies, this one is definitely worth checking out. Nicolas Cage is absolutely outstanding in it. All right, our next one is Wolves. This is really good. It's a Canadian horror film that was written by David Hayter. And it's got Lucas Till in it. Not really, Jason Momoa is in this movie as well. So this is kind of one of Jason Momoa's early works if you want to kind of see this. This thing really wasn't that great. But again, if you like trashy horror movies, you'll love this one, I'm sure. So, go ahead. Check this one out as well. And on the 15th, Don't Breathe. This one kind of was at the box office, but I thought it was a really good movie. This is the one where the kids go and try to steal from the blind man, and it turns out, yeah, he kind of can hear very well. So Don't Breathe is definitely something you need to check out. A couple of other things I wanted to mention that is coming to Tubi on the 28th. I wanted to mention this one. The Suburban Nightmare, the Menendez brothers, is going to be a Tubi original. That one's coming on the 28th. So if you're a true crime fan, wanted to know more about the Menendez murders, Luke and Kyle Menendez, it did capture the imagination in 1994. This was still pre-OJ. This was kind of the trial of the century before OJ. Check this one out. It's going to be very interesting, I think. I've kind of followed the case with my own interest over the years, and this could be very enjoyable. So check out Tubi For all your horror needs this fall, they have an amazing horror lineup. If you've never checked out Tubi before, I do need to point out that when you watch movies on Tubi, they're all free, but as we all know, there is no such thing as a free lunch. You are going to have to put up with a few ads in the middle of the movie. Some of them do get repetitive, and that's something that I wish the streaming services, especially the free streaming services, would work on a little bit more, is not showing the same ad over and over and over again. But again, it's free. You get what you pay for, right? If you don't mind a few ads, Tubi is definitely the place you need to go for all your horror needs. This is Yanni Hamburger, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channels. And everybody, have a pleasant evening. Maybe.